Hello all, welcome back to the YouTube channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Jack Clausen. I'm here with my wife Holland, my brother Porter, and his wife Arwen. Today we're camping in the lovely, luscious, beautiful mountains of northern Afghanistan. This is actually day 2 of our trip, so in order to get you guys up to speed, we're gonna have to rewind and jump back to yesterday morning. Kick back, enjoy the video, and transition in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. This is an exciting video because this was our first official time taking out our 2019 Black Series HQ15 off-road trailer. We just picked it up 5 days ago and decided to tow it down to what I'm going to call Afghanistan. It was an eventful trip, as you will see later on. But overall, it was a blast, and we think you guys will really enjoy this video. So we'll see you in the comments.
Stopping to take a quick little tea break. So far, the cruiser has done extremely well towing the Black Series. It's just a little slow on the get up. And we've been cruising around 70 miles an hour and it does fine. Guess who just got accepted into the DMP program at Weber? Holland is gonna be a doctor. So that's pretty cool. It's been a good week. Let's go.
All right, we made it down south. We got to Sand Hollow and we're told that it was completely packed. So we had to turn around. Now we're in Hurricane, just waiting to meet up with my brother and his wife and figure out where we're gonna camp tonight. So far so good. Oh, that's cool.
All right, we made it to camp. Had a little bit of something weird going on with the fuel in the cruiser. Got a ton of back pressure all of a sudden and it almost sounded like the gas was boiling. Still don't know exactly what it is, but it stopped after 15-20 minutes, but it was a little sketchy.
Well, it was like my first, and it's morphed into like, I call it my...
Comment down below if you know what it is. I think it's a vapor lock, but it also could have just been hyper overheating, towing it all the way down. Who knows? Anyway, I'll throw up the drone, fly it around camp, kind of show you guys where we are. Actually, run out this way. Get a drone.
So after a very eventful trip getting here, we're finally at camp. I'm sure we'll give you a little bit of a cinematic montage on that. But now we're gonna cook dinner. And it's just gonna be marinated chicken breasts and some berries. We're gonna keep it super simple tonight. But we're gonna test out the outdoor kitchen on the trailer, so it'll be fun. All right, so there's this seasoning we found. It's called like Holy Voodoo Meat Church. that's delicious. And so we've been putting it on pretty much everything, and that's what's on these right now. So we'll just cut them up into nice little chunks. So to get the stove to work, you have to plug in this wire for the spark pilot light, and then hook up your propane. Go from off to the little lightning bolt, ignite. We're good. Okay. We're on a slight tilt, but that's okay. No, see, super little chicken. Always like say something sweet to the chicken. It's like, oh, good little chicken. Make me look like an idiot. Oh yeah. Wait, was that? Did we come? Is that the one we came with too?
Hello. So my name's Porter.
I'm Arwen.
She's my wife. This is my 2020 Tacoma TRD Sport. I bought it with 13,000 miles on it. Some of the upgrades I have 35-inch Nokian Outpost all-terrains on the Fuel Rebel 6s. I got a C4 front bumper with no lighting in it. Printed roof rack. Got a Pelican vault case on top. Behind that is a GFC rooftop tent. The GFC tent's on a Leitner Designs classic bed rack system. 2 of these connected, or the big long 3 ones. And then it also has mounts for rotopacks and stuff. Got the deck drawers. Got the Scranley tailgate insert. Super nice. Got a hot metal fabrication rear swing out Taco Vinyl Bravo tail lights with some Anzo USA headlights. Rear lighting is Tractor Supply. This campsite's pretty cool. Welcome to beautiful Afghanistan. I'm not telling you guys where this is.
Fetch, what do you have to say? Abby, what would you like to say? Thank you. Lulu, what are your thoughts? She's scared of the mic.
The chicken is done. We shall plate it. Be nice and fancy. With berries. I guess there's rocks. Oh no! A raspberry.
Oh, and we say cheers to a good view. Cheers. Oh, yummy. As Porter said, we ended up in Afghanistan somehow. Oh, crazy. If you want to know where this is, you can probably figure it out if you're smart. If you can't figure it out, it means you're dumb and you probably shouldn't come out here anyway. But thanks for watching.
You've been insulted.
Yeah, you're not dumb.
Rough.
You're smart.
Yeah, because they're watching us.
Cool. Well, we're going to eat the rest of dinner. See you guys at the fire. Day one has been...
An adventure.
It's been good for the most part, except for that one small hiccup where the cruiser almost blew up. Just kidding. I don't really know what happened.
Yeah, no clue.
But it was concerning. Other than that, it's been really good.
Yeah.
And now we're just waiting for the sun to set so I can fly the drone and film the cliffs off in the distance.
That's gonna be sweet.
Which is probably in 20 minutes. So, cut to that on this high five.
Hi!
So, sun is setting on day one. You can see the cliffs in the distance of a very popular national park that will remain nameless because we're in Afghanistan and we don't know what it's called. We left about 10 a.m. from our house in northern Utah, got to Sand Hollow at 3, got told to pound sand.
Because they were full.
And decided to, well, we met up with Porter and Arwen, and then I figured this site would be full of people because, I mean, those TikTokers are just working overtime to ruin every good campsite in the world. But yeah, we found a spot, super pretty.
Lucked out.
This was the first time we've ever camped at this site. We did a day trip once, found it, and I marked the GPS coordinates and did not share them because I'm not stupid. This has moved its way into my top 5 favorite sites, I think. We'll see how the wind is tonight, although it doesn't matter because we got a Black Series.
It's one of the, I mean, I think we talked about that in the last video. One of the big reasons we got the trailer that we did.
Yeah,
So.
and it is a little breezy, a little chilly, but we got a heater and solid walls. Hello, Lulu.
It's Lulu. Our dogs are in the trailer because they kept going too close to the cliffs.
Yeah, trying to make themselves not alive,
Yeah.
as Arwen says.
Gonna chill by the fire now.
And then we will probably film a little bit more in the camper before we go to bed.
Our
But
first night in it.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
night 1.
Woohoo!
I held up 11. 1. Okay. Talking to the camera is hard. It is 10:37 p.m. I've been editing this video you're watching for probably the last 2 hours. Holland is watching Walter Mitty. Great movie. I think gonna shut the lights off and hop in bed, crash out. So hopefully there's a good sunrise, fly the drone around, and we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's day 2, and it was insanely windy last night. The trailer was fine. Porter and Arwen probably had a little rougher night than we did, and we felt bad. Anytime there was wind in the middle of the night, we were like, oh, I wish there was another bed in here. It's already warming up, and I think the plan for today is pack up and head out. Maybe find a different spot tonight. I don't know. Somewhere less windy. And then maybe find somewhere to go fishing. Lulu. Hello. Well, I guess cut to a time lapse of packing up camp. Yeah, I completely forgot to do the time lapse of packing up camp. Oops. But we're driving down into town. Well, the brakes pretty much all but went out in the cruiser down this super steep section. We still got to get all the way down there. So luckily, one of Porter's buddies, Tate, came in clutch and is coming up with his van. So we're gonna link Porter behind the trailer to the cruiser so I can control the brakes on the trailer and hopefully not have to use the brakes on the cruiser a ton because they're not really there. So it'll be Tate's van, Porter's truck, trailer, cruiser, and hopefully we can make it down. I need to lighten up the cruiser quite a bit and replace the brakes with some heavy duty power brakes, which I should have done in the first place. They're just expensive, and I was like, we'll be fine. We're not fine. Spend the money where you need to, people. Anyway,
we'll see how this goes.
So we just ran into town. This is our camp. Actually super scenic this time of year when it's green.
Really
Super pretty, just south of St. George. That's all I'll say.
Yeah.
So I figured I would explain a little bit more of what happened this morning. Our camp last night was gorgeous, up on this bluff, awesome views, but we had to go up a very, very steep road, towing the trailer on the way up. And all last night I was stressing about driving back down because I wasn't sure if the brakes in the cruiser were going to be sufficient going down that hill. And unfortunately my suspicions were correct. And about, I don't know, 200-300 feet down the road, the brakes started smoking pretty bad. And I go to pull off the road and mash the brakes as hard as I can, and we're still moving, which frankly scared the shit out of me. I will bleep that. So I threw the e-brake on and threw it in park up on this slope. We disconnected the trailer and put down the jacks and everything immediately because I didn't want that weight pushing the cruiser forward if the brakes were shot, and it was holding on its own. Let it cool off. Porter and Arwen had already gone into town ahead. Luckily I had service and was able to call him. He and a buddy of his, thank you Tate, appreciate it, came out, and we ended up just hooking up Porter's truck to the back of the cruiser with his Yankum rope, or the back of the trailer.
Back of the trailer.
Yeah, back of the trailer, not the cruiser.
So it was cruiser, trailer, Porter.
Yeah, and we were able to get it down. Sorry I didn't film much of it. It was very stressful. We got down and took a nap midday because we were pretty exhausted.
Yeah, it was an eventful morning.
Yeah, and we got here at camp about, I don't know, 2 hours ago, hung out, turned the AC on, works great, and let the dogs cool off. And then we ran back into town to get some firewood and a couple other things, and so we are here.
Now you're all caught up.
Yeah. Again, I apologize for not doing a good job of documenting it, but when the stress is running high, filming is the last thing on my mind. I'd rather not drive off a cliff. Anyway, we're gonna get a fire going, roast some
Steaks.
some sort of meat that Holland bought. I believe it's beef, could be goat. Who knows?
It was fun.
Yeah, it's been a day, but we're fine. Gonna address some things when we get home to help better tow the trailer, and we shouldn't have issues anymore. And then obviously play it smart by not driving up
A massive hill.
I'm rambling at this point. Anyway, let's get dinner going.
We're hungry.
Okay, we're keeping it super simple tonight. We have a chuck tender roast beef, boneless choice from Davis Farmers Market, very bougie farmers market in Laverton. So all I'm gonna do is cut this up into chunks and season it up with whatever I can find. We didn't plan very well on this trip and forgot, I don't know, just about everything. Is there anything we remembered? We remembered to bring a Jackery 2000 to charge camera gear.
Yeah, which is essential, you know, if you want to do YouTube videos.
Although, this video is filmed on an iPhone. So I'm just cutting them up into little chunks. Get a fire going, skewer these bad boys, and roast them up. If only we brought, we should have bought teriyaki at Mobetta's. Could have done teriyaki steak.
Dang it.
Although we've done that like 100 times on this channel, but that's how good it is.
But it's good, we eat it a lot.
It's so good. Also, Patch is gone.
No, he's just right around the corner. I saw him 2 seconds ago.
Okay.
Patch is gone.
We lost the healer. Maybe he saw a cow. There's random seasonings in that drawer in front of you. Yeah, can you grab that? Whatever it is, we're gonna use it. As I mentioned before, we kind of just hooked up and ran down here, so we came kind of unprepared in the seasoning department. So what we're gonna whip up, we're gonna throw in a little Chipotle Cholula. We're gonna throw in some of this Montreal steak seasoning. It's a classic. And then just to get oh my goodness. Wow. This is gonna be potent.
Sweet, what'd you do?
I accidentally dumped half the thing in there. Oh well. And then a little Diet Dr. Pepper to hopefully mellow out that insane amount of seasoning I just threw in.
We'll char off half of it anyway. That's fine.
Yeah, true. We just throw that all in a Ziploc and mix it around. We'll let that sit for, I don't know, half hour, 45 minutes while we get a good bed of coals going on the fire. And we'll just put them on like marshmallows and roast them. So let's get that fire lit. Holland is going to be chief fire marshal tonight.
We'll try it.
I mean, it's going to be pretty easy with that fire gel.
Yeah,
honestly.
It's stupid easy.
Holland's never cut a log before, and you can tell.
I know.
Put it on solid ground.
Can you show me how to do it? Or are you just gonna sit there and film me so I look
I'm
dumb?
curious. There you go.
And then don't you like hammer it with something else?
That'll work.
There.
Look at that. A seasoned professional.
We've watched enough Les Stroud. I should know how to do it.
Fun fact for everybody out there, all the episodes of Survivor Man are on YouTube for free. Do a glob of fire gel on there and light it up.
Little.
Oh wow, okay, yeah. That's a liberal amount of fire gel.
There we go.
And stack some bigger ones on top.
Big boys.
And we have fire.
Woo!
I might throw the drone up real quick.
Do it. Got some
Pretty
light
scenic.
over there. Yeah,
there's
it'll be pretty.
Some cool contrast in lighting. Cut to the drone. Pull up a chair. Your roaster.
Thank you. Can hold yours.
Thank you.
You
So it's pretty
stab
simple. You just open up your bag. No.
Which is automatic.
No. Not for
Dogs.
doggies. You stick your steak pieces on, however many you would like. I'm gonna do 4. And ideally you have some sort of wipe handy because it gets a little messy. And I'm just gonna set mine right there and get roasting. And grab some wipes. Do you want to say anything to the beef?
No. I'm not gonna walk into that trap again.
Holland prefers chicken. They cook fairly quickly.
Okay. Oh, flip.
They got a good char on them. Look at that. Delicious. You can smell the Cholula really strong on them, which hopefully means it's gonna be good. Holland decided to sit on the ground even though she's got 2 chairs right there.
Didn't want to move.
All right, I'm gonna try it. Live reaction. Ooh, it's juicy. Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah. Man, it was hard to beat meat roasted over the flame.
We found you can pretty much cook any cut of beef this way, and it turns out good.
Whatever cut this is like extra tender. I can't remember. Chuck something.
Chuck tenderloin or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
I went in looking for tri-tip, and I couldn't find it.
It's really good. Get a close up real quick. See if it'll focus. Oh. Don't you wish you were here? When I watch this back, I'm going to wish I was back here. Cheers, future Jack.
Turns out Arwen has family down here in Afghanistan, so her and Porter went to a family barbecue while we found a campsite. I didn't record much after this because we just kind of hung out, decompressed from the eventful morning. I was able to fly the drone at night and get some cool angles here. After the fire went out, we all just went to bed.
Good morning. It's officially day 3, which kind of sucks because that means we got to go back home. Last night was awesome. Slept great in the Black Series. Not a lot of wind that I could hear. Slept really good. Actually took a shower last night, which was super nice. And the plan for today is to make a little breakfast here and then pack up, make our way back home. Thank you guys for tuning into this video. Let me know what you think about it down in the comments. I appreciate all the comments and likes and everything. It's just fun to read them. Let us know where we should go next. We are down to drive anywhere, pretty much. I know we're coming back down here in a couple weeks, but we got some time to kill between then. So we're thinking maybe up north, maybe go do some colder weather camping by the Tetons. I don't know. Let me know what you think about that. Again, thank you guys for watching, liking, commenting, subscribing. And yeah, let's make some breakfast and then pack it up and roll out. Peace.